Sons. Please welcome Mike Tessier.
My adoption intake form states my birth name as Yoon Ho-bin. At 3 months old, I was renamed to Michael Tessier. A name is a blessing, and when I lost one, I lost my connection to that lineage and to part of myself. The first time I saw my birth name, it was written in a binder, and I was 5. The first time my daughter asked to change her name, she was 5. Daddy, I'd like to be called Quinn Yoon instead of Quinn Tessier. Of course we'll call you that, honey, but let's wait to make it official, see how you react to it. You can imagine the reactions I get when someone who's never met Michael Tessier in person for the first time sees me. Tessier, isn't that French? Yes. Or when they find out I'm adopted, do you know your real name? I think so, it's Michael. I do have evidence of my birth name. It's in that binder of documents my family kept. The pages are thin and yellow, they smell old, and it is my one connection to the name Yoon Ho-bin. It's like clues. I list my height, weight, vaccinations, and surprisingly and peculiarly, my intake form also describes me as a manly baby. I received another clue when I was young. It came in the form of a possible translation of my name. I learned that the Hanja for my name, Ho-bin, could mean great warrior. When I was young, I fantasized about my birth mother's careful selection of my name, and I imagined great warrior as a blessing given to me before I was reluctantly relinquished. In truth, I don't know if any of that is correct. I don't even know who named me, because as an adult, I learned some confounding evidence. I learned that at the Korean adoption agency, when a baby arrives with no name, the social workers give them one. They look at the baby's face, their zodiac, and their blood type for inspiration. And now we know, with decades of fraud from Korean adoption agencies, that an adoptee's story might be murkier than ever. How uncertain is my story? How was I named? Am I really Yoon Ho-bin? Somehow I've lost that name twice. I try to grasp for something and I just feel a feeling of being disconnected. I close the binder and never look. My daughter looks up at me at bedtime while I'm tucking her in, and I'm not ready for the question she's about to ask me. Daddy, do you think about your birth family? What are their favorite colors? Do you know their names? I have no answers to give her. I can only offer a fractured fantasy of my lineage. I reach out to that disconnect, and suddenly, it's a chasm, and I'm being swallowed whole, and I am alone. Daddy, do you think they're like us? Do they think of us? I look at my daughter, wrapped in warm blankets, and I realize I won't let her be alone. I open my heart to her questions. I open the binder. Well, they're probably like us in some ways. Think of us. We both like to laugh at the same things. We love to learn, and we both have very large heads. And yeah, just like we think of them, they might think of us too. Over the following months, I delve into my heart and unravel the stories I've always told myself. Kind questions from Quinn and aching pauses before my answers. Why is this so hard for you, Daddy? Because I've been afraid. Because I couldn't face this. But you've helped me find my courage. And I want you to know, we're on this journey together. The last time my daughter asked to change her name was after several more of those tuck-in talks. I know I'm Quinn Yoon, and I'm not going to change my mind. 3 months later, we legally changed her name in court, and I hugged Quinn Yoon. And where there was once a chasm of my own, now there was a bridge between us. Yoon and Tessier embraced. The last time I opened my binder, I learned the true meaning of the hanja written inside. I'm not great warrior after all, a lifelong misunderstanding. I'm Hobin Tiger Guest. And when I think about this as a blessing, tiger, a symbol of Korea, a wish for strength and courage for someone who might need it in life, and guest. Perhaps a guest in Korea, in the womb before being sent to America. Or perhaps I'm a guest in America, and I'm always welcome home in Korea. I might never know the truth, but I believe in both blessings, my own meaning, my own connection to my given names, Yoon and Tessier.